What's going on, Space Frilly here, and you're watching KFB Auctions, Carly. I dig it. I'll see you later.
Hey, you guys, I'm Gene Simmons, and of course, he's not. You're watching KFB.
Alright, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome, thank you.
You wanted the best. You got the best, baby.
Welcome to KFB Auctions, my friends. Every Monday through Wednesday, starting at 8 a.m. A place to hang out and have some fun. Thank you for your company, everyone. Every day will be a little something you may need. Remember to watch on your smart TV. So much easier to watch it.
All right, guys.
For being here, my friends. KFB Auctions, oh yeah, KFB Auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB Auctions.
And there's Kenny fucking Bagley right there.
Everyone.
Oh, Kenny fucking Bagley. Kenny knows that.
I have things from posters to
somebody likes
collectible
to
toys. Movies of all genres for you to enjoy. On DVD and Laserdisc and some on VHS. Video games, CDs, vinyl records, and oh yeah, lots of Kiss. KFB Auctions, oh yeah, KFB Auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB Auctions, come watch now.
It's with a Y. You know N-Y? Yeah, with a Y. Right in the back you can say ID with a Y.
Kenny Bagley?
He's so cool. He's into graphics. He went to school.
He loves speaking. He's no fool.
He's no fool.
And gals, how you doing? Hello. How you guys doing? We have Mr. Odell, prompt as ever. How you doing, Joe?
What do you mean prompt as ever? I'm late all the time, man.
No, I've not noticed you late. Well, by design, you said you'll be a few minutes later, so. But you're usually here. So
What's up, Kenny? How you been? I haven't seen you for a few weeks. I've hardly
it's
talked to
been
you.
a
I've been
while,
busy.
and I won't see you for probably a couple after today. So, but you may do an auction in between, right?
I probably will do one on Kiss Haven, to be honest. I'll send some emails out, see how that goes.
Okay.
So,
And you can share into the group here as well. That way,
Yeah,
some members here too, they'll get it since you admin in here as well. So
I
feel
plan
free to do so. Tag them.
How have you
That way
been?
they got something. And yeah, there's a lot of selling groups right now. So why not? Boy, you look like you're glowing, man. You get some sun or something?
Well, I've been out. Well, I was in Texas for a week, man.
I don't know if your hair's lighter or your skin's darker, but yeah, you just
I was in Texas. I've been outside. It's absolutely glorious here, man. It's been glorious the last few days.
it could be the white stuff coming out of your face there also lighten you up.
I did it shade today, man.
So, all right, well, good seeing you, Joe, and I'll let you go and get started since it's been a while for you. And
I'm not even. Let's see what I'm just gonna grab. I'm gonna do a lot of picks tonight. So as usual, I'm not ready. And let's see here. Let's do. I know.
Boy, look at that organization you got going on back there. Wow.
Oh, I got new cassette racks.
I see that. Nice rack.
Thanks. 8 tracks. You
It
can
really
see.
is.
You can see some 8 tracks. You can see some.
Wow, look at all them yellow label J cards.
Those are all foreign, yeah. These are all U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Those are Canada, and that's all foreign. And that's the record rack I've been talking about buying. I finally bought it.
Awesome.
So my room doesn't look like a tornado went through it all the time.
I was supposed to have gotten one from my buddy Brad Wetek, but he never made it up to bring it to me for the expo. So I guess he was having health issues.
You're talking about the record rack?
Yeah, he has like a spinning record rack. It's pretty cool, but it's old school and it's heavy. But
these are the
I'll take it.
These are the collacs from IKEA that everybody buys. They're just regular.
Yeah.
I've got 2. This is one, and this is one over here. They were like $70 a piece, and they're perfect. People use them for vinyl a lot, apparently.
Oh yeah. No, I've seen them. I've had enough vinyl to fill 5 or 6 of them, but I'm glad I thinned it out. I probably got enough to fill 3 right now, maybe 2 full ones. I don't know, but I got a lot of vinyl still. It's just all scattered everywhere. Hell, I got almost as much vinyl upstairs that I got for raffles and stuff like that, and for signings as I do down here. Probably quite a few records up there. So yeah, it's kind of a revolving door. So let's say hi to everybody while you're finding something, and once you find something, I'll continue. So if you're ready, go ahead.
I'm ready. Let's see. We're gonna do from Kiss Cruise 11. These were really cool picks. We call these the skull picks. They're the shape picks. They're shaped like skulls. Where's my camera? So we had Brian do the artwork on these. Boy, I wish it would focus on this because these are one of the coolest picks we've ever done.
They're cool.
Yeah. So I'll do the set of these for $20. Skulls 20.
They're like candy skulls or something like that, aren't they? Like candy skull designs.
They were based on the Mexican Day of the Dead, is what he based them on. But if this would focus, they're really freaking cool.
Yeah, no, they are.
These are the only shape picks we've ever done. These aren't actual guitar. Well, this is really odd having my camera. Let me move back over. So there it went for just a second, and I moved it. Let's see. Anyway, skull picks $20. Let's do a love gun.
Sugar skulls. That's it. And the sugar skulls, not candy skulls. Same thing.
$35 tonight. Lunchbox, love gun. Oh, I'm backwards. That's what's wrong.
Oh, you are, aren't you?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize that you weren't. There was no logo for me to. Let me fix that. There you go.
There we go. So the love gun lunchbox. I'm doing this for $35 tonight. I got to get rid of this thing. I'm hard up for room now. With the thermos, love gun, $35. And here's something fun and all that. So I lost my office. I've gone through all kinds of stuff. Here is a bag, but Eric signed it. Let's do $40 on this. I don't know why he signed this bag. So this came from Eric. The loft is, it's Japanese. It's a Japanese bag. So he signed it. Yeah, no idea. So
there may have been Japanese vinyl in it or something, and he signed that to go with it.
A whole lot of stuff that was just kind of stuffed aside. I'll have that in the next couple of weeks. A lot of stuff that hasn't been on the site, no one's seen. So, except for me.
Yeah, no wonder Joe looked backwards. Yeah. So let me go minimize this and let me start saying hello to everybody. I see Christopher. So there's Aileen, Stephanie, Leslie, Paul Scheib. Hello, Richard Klebe, Todd Rocks, Anthony DeHalessandro. I just like saying that name. Stephanie, if I didn't say it already, I'll say it twice. She's
Leslie, how are you framing that jacket, Leslie? What are you going to do? I've had a few things framed, and you can go really expensive or really cheap. I was kind of wondering which way you took. So I've done both, and both of mine look great. So
There's Adam, and Adam, she is going to Vegas, but I think it's for the expo thing with Gene, not the Kiss Cruise, because they kind of dropped the ball on the Kiss Cruise thing way after the expo thing with Gene, so a lot of people committed to that one instead, especially out of towners. Love your post whenever I can join in. I'm not sure what that means, Joe, but yes, yeah, I missed your post was deleted, so I don't know why that was the case because I was going to approve it, but go ahead and put it back on there. I assume that's what you mean as far as posting on the page. And all right, so I think I'm all caught up with everyone. Teddy, I said hi to Adam, Jimmy Drew, a few names, Speedy, Cynthia, a few names I see I missed, but anyway, nobody on any of that stuff yet. And it's great to see you too. So,
Leslie, I got my vest framed in like 2003, and it was like $550. It looks really nice, but I put the Fox shirt into a $20 frame with a silver lining. It doesn't look much different.
right?
I mean,
It don't matter to me.
the frame's a little more elaborate, but man, I bought a poster frame and stuck that shirt in there. I've done that with both of my shirts, and they look great. So
The key is for any collector, the key is what, Joe?
how to display it.
No.
Room.
Well, that's one thing. It's the sun. Keep the sun out of your room.
After going to the Gene thing in Vegas, holy shit, man. That was
Yeah.
did you know that thing, G Kenny? Everything was faded. Everything. All those awards, I'm sorry, they look terrible. They were all faded. It broke my heart. There's a sealed record player in the box, and the front of the box was faded. Man, it was cool to go to, but heartbreaking.
Well, what's that? The expo thing that they displayed all the stuff
in Vegas. It kissed
Okay.
the mini golf, the Gene Museum.
Yeah.
Everything was faded. Every single thing in there.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's the key thing is to try to keep the sun out of the room where you got your expensive stuff at, and at least pull the shade down to where you can control the sun during the day. I have posters in front of all my windows and a big black shade on the other one. So I've got 3 windows down here. Easy escape routes on 2 of them, but well, 1 of them really. The other 2 I had to get a step ladder.
Speedy,
but yeah,
it's the set of 4 picks for $20. So
yes, they're like sugar skulls, but they're not. They're really cool though, Speedy. If you've not had these, they're really cool, skull shaped. And how much you said again?
$20 for the set of 4 tonight. Yep.
Yeah, they're definitely worth $20, Speedy. $5 each.
And
all right, so I'll go ahead and get started with an item, and we'll see where it goes. And you guys don't really need me to go large on this, I don't think. You guys have seen these. These are the headliners. This is the Paul. I had it up last night. $10 starting bid is all. It is open, don't have a box, but he is ready for display. So $10, just put PS for Paul Stanley. And then let's do a baseball. I got one of the baseballs here with the stand. For this, I want to start off at 30 for this. I've seen some of these, they go for bigger money, like $50, but I've seen them also go for 10. I'm going to go middle of the road. And I'll take some pictures of it if I need to. Because believe it or not, I put some stuff up last night, and oh my goodness, it didn't get a bid on them one last night, but I put them up, and 3 hours later, I'm like double what I was expecting them to be. So it blew my mind. But $30 for the baseball this morning, or for tonight, I should say, before it becomes listed. So here's your chance. All right, so we got Joe's picks for 20, and I got Kristen on the Paul Stanley there. I was going to say PlayStation, the PS1 or the PS10. What are we at? The PS5 right now for PlayStations? It's been a while since I've seen one.
I've never played a place. I mean, I honestly, I don't do any of that shit. I don't have any idea, man.
It's been a long time for me as well. So, and what I do, forget a pen. I did. So let me find one.
I can't find my pad I brought down.
So you need a pad and I need a pen. Let's get together. And you complete me, Joe.
We got all new digs tonight, Kenny. I'm in my basement, and my house is a wreck, and I have a new roommate, and there's just a lot going on here. So
Yeah, yeah. The daughter's settling in pretty well.
she graduated law school. Yeah, she's doing great.
I know, and
So
yeah,
much smarter than me.
congrats to her. Yo, Rick, can you confirm the poster is in his safe hands? Yes, he knows. I confirmed with him as well, Stephanie. I confirmed with him before you actually. I just missed your message. So
Oh, is that the poster she was looking for? Did she find it?
yeah, it finally got here. It's supposed to have gotten here like beginning of April or something. It was in a PVC pipe.
Leslie sent me a poster. It took 2.5 months, and it showed up one day. It just showed up out of the blue.
I try to tell people these days, I said, man, it is better that you do not put a poster in the tube and send it in the tube. Put the poster within a bigger box. That way it doesn't get lost, because these days they're all getting lost. All the tubes seem to be going on hiatus for 1 to 3 months. I lost a 5-foot tube for 3 months from Tommy Summers, dude. It's a big PVC pipe with the end caps on it. You couldn't miss it, but it was gone for 3 months. So it went all the way down to Puerto Rico and all the way back up from Minnesota. I think that's where he's from, Minnesota.
I told you, don't use UPS, man. Don't use UPS.
Don't use USPS.
Post office.
Yeah, it was the post office. So
UPS gets their stuff quick.
yep.
Well,
All right, so Chris, I'm gonna go ahead and call that Paul Stanley headliner for you for $10. So that is yours, sir. Just so I know which one I'm talking about if I have to rewatch. But I'm gonna write it down. PS headliner. All right, what you got, Joe? Anything yet?
looking now. I'm doing my best, dude.
Okay, well, let me see. Nobody on the baseball. There may be some people in here that weren't in here before, so I'm going to do this again. I'm going to do 35 on the drum head here, and then I'll give it to Joe. So 35 on the Eric Carr drum head right here. The Fox. Just put
Kenny,
EC.
take me off for a sec, would you please? I gotta. I don't know where everything is. I'll be right back. Okay, I gotta.
Sure, buddy. Yep, I got you.
Old office or whatever the hell we're calling it.
Let me get on there. Click off. Click off. I'm clicking, Joe, but it ain't going. There we go. Golly. Why does this thing always run sluggish when Joe's with me? For whatever reason. All right, go large. If you guys seen what I'm seeing here, you'll know what my frustration is, because my computer is staying the same, but my device that I'm speaking in, and even the broadcasts, I am full screen. Boy, I am all over the place here. Okay. And for some reason, Joe just came back in. All right, there. I think I'm wrong. I don't know what's in real time here, folks, so just bear with me on the freaking controls here. It's crazy. I know how to work this thing just fine, but anyway, 35 on the Fox drum head. It is a 12-inch drum head. And let's go ahead and do one luggage tag for right now. I got Kiss Cruise 4. If anyone's needing one of these, Kiss Cruise 4, just put KK $10 on that. And trust me, Todd, it took me, it was going so long and taped so well, I had to use a hammer and hold it steady to the floor and hit upwards very lightly, but firmly. You know what I mean? So I didn't knock it off into a cabinet or something and bust out a curio cabinet glass, but enough to whack it to where it come off. But it was not fun opening that sucker. All right, so I think Joe is ready. And yeah, the Kiss Cruise, 10 on that for the tag. And here's the Kiss magazine here, End of the Road. with the gold axe. And this is you one of the best. You got the best ultimate guide to the hottest band in the land, 100% unofficial. And the price on this at the time was $10, or hang on, $20. So I'm going to start off at I'll do 15 on it. 15 for this magazine. It is pretty thick, and I'll show you a couple pages before I let Joe back in. But let's have some pretty cool photos in there. Pretty nice debut and some nice random shots of different eras, makeup, non-makeup, reunion, pre-reunion, etc., etc. So yeah, all throughout the mag, and that is 15. So just put M15, and we'll get Joe back in here as soon as it lets me. Okay. All right, Joe, take it away. As
Let's
soon as
do
I
a,
get your large.
This is for the VIPs for when was this? 2004. So this was was it 03 or 04 when they first started doing that, Kenny? For the
It was
baby.
both at 03, 04, I believe, the Go Core.
Okay, yeah, this is 04. I think this is the first one. Anyway, $10 for this. So I got the past $10. I'm going to do a set of 12 Into the Road 2021 picks. Let me show these. It'll take a second. I'm going to do this set of 12 for $40. 12 picks for $40. So you get the faces Into the Road. These are all different on the front, and colored signatures on the back. Into the Road 2021. Well, it's hard to show these. So you get this set. You get the logo set. The set of logos. I'll show these. Same thing. These were the colored signatures. I wanted to do colored signatures. So this is the portrait and the logo set. Logos have the date on the front and then on the back. So 12 picks for $40 from 2021. 2021 was the year that they got COVID, wasn't it?
20.
That was a bad year.
2020. Yeah.
Bad year for history. And how about this? While we're doing true stuff, when was this from, Kenny? Kiss Truce 10, the Navy robe that everybody wore. Eric wore his.
That is 10? Correct. Yes.
Okay, $40. It is open. I think it was only one size. Did these have sizes, Kenny?
No, or yes, they did, but they were like letters, I believe. So, or numbers. I can't remember. So it's like, what number is that? Does it have a sticker, like a white round sticker on it with a number?
I think what happened with this was it was sealed and the bag tore open. So we put it in something else. So.
Well, you can probably hold it up to you and see about what it looks like, whether it's an extra large. You say it fits you?
I can get it on. So here it is open.
So what size do you wear normally? Extra large or
2X?
2X?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's probably XL to 3X then on that maybe.
So and the belt was in there. I thought, did something fall?
Okay, so what's going on with this? Is Kenny laying pipe again? What does that mean?
I think they're making fun of you, Kenny.
I know, but for what? What pipe are they talking about? Are you talking about the PVC pipes? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, you were talking about the PVC pipes.
Oh my goodness! Leave it to you guys. Let me see. So Johnny Arnold is in on the End of the Road magazine for 15. You got something else, Joe, and Leslie's in on one of the passes for 10.
I'm writing that down.
Okay.
What else did I have? I had something.
Poster pipes. I couldn't resist. And in answer to your question, Zach, are you talking about like on one of the big like Christie's auctions or whatever that is with Ace guitar?
The Ace's Budokan guitar is up now.
I am not. I'm not bidding on that.
But isn't it Bill Baker guy saying it's fake?
Eric Singer's Bill Baker or Ace's Bill Baker?
Ace is the guy that works for Ace. I think, I don't know.
Gotcha. You know, I don't know. I don't know, but it'd be between John and Bill Baker and maybe a few other people that are close to Ace to be able to determine that. Jim Carr may know a thing or two. He's studied the Ace guitars a lot, so I don't know. But I have talked to another individual that is higher up in the member world, and they've noticed things that have been on these auction sites that are not real. They've actually taken pictures and said, "Here it is. Why are you trying to sell it when I own it still?" Yeah. So
Backstage
be
auctions,
careful on them. Be careful on those things. Just
backstage
telling you.
auctions got me good. They got me good. I should have said something online, but I didn't. But they fucked me pretty good.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're
So
all-
just be careful on that kind of stuff, Zach. Just
If they
in
say-
case.
if they have something up that's sealed, you're supposed to ask them, is it really sealed? So apparently that's how that works.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's fake, and Joe's not saying, but he's heard it's hearsay, so we're not technically saying it is fake and knowingly know it is, but just we're giving notice to maybe be careful on some of them higher end items because I've heard firsthand on band owned items that were put up for sale and they were not the legit thing. So do your due diligence.
Right, everybody wants it, so
That is yours. Whoever that was, I think that was, who was that? Johnny. 15, Johnny Arnold. All right. Let me go ahead and put up another cool magazine here. I got a few Strike magazines and I'll have to label them appropriately. But these are such cool magazines that I forgot I really had. But here is a Revenge era one, and it's got some Ace in there as well without makeup. Still having fun, which is what we do Monday through Wednesday, unless it's this week where it's Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to make up for my loss tomorrow and Wednesday. Got to do what I got to do to eat. So got to make money.
that magazine was done by Nico in Italy. Everybody knows Nico. They were great at the time. That's how we got our news back then.
Yep. Look at that full page, or like centerfold kind of thing.
This was pre-internet.
They smoking a cigarette, having fun at a table with Paul. Just chilling. I think that's probably Peter's wedding. I'm not sure.
That is how we got.
Some good photos. I'll do 10 starting bid on this one. This one is not really a photo special. It's just the normal advertising news and stuff like that, advertisements and all that stuff, the giveaways. So it's not a photo special like I've got some of them. So the photo specials are really cool. But $10 on that one. And if there's a bid, I'll write this down as 1993. Everything is in a foreign language, so I can't read it. So I'll put Gene Blowing Fire Revenge. Boy, his sword hasn't changed any. I never noticed that. Have you?
Yeah, it's basically the same.
Yeah. I mean, I thought maybe he would change it up.
One, maybe two, but it's not like he had one every show before. So yeah,
Oh,
he just
right.
used the same thing.
Yeah, same design. Interesting. You would think that, something would be changed, the handle or something along the way, but no. Not that it's a bad design. It's pretty cool.
This came from Paul, all that Paul stuff we got. This is a sealed copy of Unmasked with a clip quarter, $90. This is the one you will get. It will have the poster, the order form, the black inner sleeve, and the label on the record. So this was a first press Unmasked, no UPC on the back. $90, Unmasked. It is sealed. It has a clip corner on the top. That was one of the Paul. We got a whole box of vinyl from Paul. Let's do a set of LA Kiss picks for $20. A set of 4 LA Kiss picks, but that was going with 2014. I think this was set of 4, $20. up there. And I like to do 3 things at a time. How about what do we have here? All right. Dress to Kill shirt. This is as big as it is. It looks like a medium. $10. There is no tag. How could there be no tag?
It came from my house, probably.
How could there be no tag on a shirt?
Don't even get me started with Fluffy.
Medium, large, maybe. I can't fit in it, so $10. Dress to Kill. 2017. How can there be no tag in this thing? There's no evidence there was ever a tag.
Maybe look on the inside of the bottom of the shirt, like by the waist area of the shirt. Sometimes they'll put them there for whatever reason, especially on jerseys.
It's an official shirt. Well, anyway, $10.
Okay, so nobody on that strike mag for the revenge. Let's do this one right here. This is a looks like Peter Chris, Eric Carr, Ace Frehley. I wish they gave a year on these.
Let me see the front of it.
Read anyway.
Let me see the front of it.
1994. It is 1994. I see it now. It's right there on the side.
Yeah,
So right here's the front.
I got those as they came out. I have one of those with my mailing address on it at the time. They were great.
Really, I just want to show you that it does have that damage to this one. So we'll start off at $10 still, because it can be it's not creased or anything. It's just kind of bent to where you can just put it in a bag and cart it, and it'll probably retake its form.
Those are worth buying and see how cheap the shit is.
Yeah. History book.
Yep, they would have just been advertising it then. Yep.
Canada, US, $50. That's for shipping, but $9 for the USA. Shipping is $9. The book is $149.95 when it came out. US. Yeah, just all kinds of cool photos in there. And if you want to wait to bid on anything and see what all I got, I'll do a little bundle deal. Save you a few bucks, but it's got like Kiss comics in there of like hand-drawn members and stuff like that. Little comics. So,
Good old Nico.
yep, $10 on that one. And then let's go to a reunion tour. Is there 3 posters in here? It sure is. So here is Peter Chris cover. 3 posters inside. Peter Chris on the back. I'm gonna do 15 for this one here. You can see it does have a little bit of edge wear right there at the bottom, but still a great looking cover, and does have the Spacewalk promo ad in there for the tribute CD. A lot of Ace Frehley in there, and just see the Punisher ad. Some pretty cool pictures in here, but here are the posters.
I love that photo set too.
There's one side of that poster with the Ace playing the guitar. There's Paul's chest on the back of another poster. The other side of that poster is all of them right there. So that are your 3 posters. Those are your 3 posters. This one, then you got the one that is on the back of this, which I'll show you his head right here. And then there is the Ace that is on, that you see the guitar on the other one. So that's the 3 posters. All right, so 15 on the strike mag. Tina's in on the one with Ace and Peter for 94. So just put oh, that's a cool one. I had a t-shirt airbrushed like that. I love that image with the spider. Full page. That'd be a great one to have in a poster form or like a, what do you call it? Press kit kind of 8x10. Some different shots in here. These are pretty cool. This is before AI, so these are all legit photos. So, and they're so Tina's in on that one. Here's Sammy and Jean, full shot inside the cover. So some great shots in this one. Plus, it's got the Catman on both sides of that one. So Tina's in at 15. Is there 16? And then she's in at 10 on this one. Is there an 11? And if not, we'll call those in about 30 seconds on one and 1 minute on the other. And I want to give it to Joe to go ahead and do his few items.
So let's think that this is May 2026. Next month will be 30 years since the reunion tour started.
Wow. Sure is.
It's funny because Paul looked old in those photos. You know, when we first saw him, he looked a lot different. And now he looks so young in those photos.
Yeah, but to be fair, he kind of looks just as young as he did in the reunion era as well.
You tell. I mean, you can just tell how his face changed. When you think about it, it was only from 1982 to 1990. It was only 14 years since they took the makeup off and put it back on. But his face had changed. And then you look at that now, which he looks so different, and now he looks so young there to me. I mean, he looks different now with his makeup. It's just amazing how time flies. I mean, and when the reunion tour started, they'd only been a band for 22 years, 74 to 96. And it's been much, it's just mind-boggling when you put it in perspective like that.
And look how much Gene's face has changed. His heritage, it really showed his heritage, that he's from Israel. And now you can't really tell it. Like, you know what I mean? And say, what's the one dude that plays in Commando? The guy that's Schwarzenegger fights. Huh?
Bennett?
No, he's the black guy with the bald head, but he looks just like a black Gene Simmons.
Yeah, Predator. Jesus, come on, Joe. He was
in Predator. And he played in Predator as well. But yeah, he just that guy reminds me so much of Gene Simmons. But today's Gene Simmons, no. It's kind of weird how Gene's face has changed as well. It's pretty cool, but pretty weird.
He's had a little work done.
And like Stephanie says, facelifts are a wonderful thing. So some people win, some people do not. So Tina, those magazines are yours, just so you know, while I'm thinking of it.
Gene did his on his show, remember? So, which the thing about it is, the show would pay for it, right? That's why he was always doing shit to his house on that show. Remember, they were always working on his house because apparently he could write it off as part of the show. If you noted, I only watched a few episodes, and they were always doing something to his house. And apparently,
it's pretty smart. If you ask me,
studio. Man, I need a painter.
It's for entertainment purposes only, folks.
Yeah, I bet their facelifts were covered. To be honest.
Wow.
When you think about it, hey, that's what smart people do. But yeah, I'll bet you. Here's a small shirt, $10. Loud and proud, hotter than hell, $10. It is a size small. Let's do. Yeah, we know Carl Weathers, Stephanie. We're asking about the black guy. His name was, what the hell was his name?
No, I don't know. I honestly don't know. He played in a few things back in the 80s. He's played in a few, like, he's like a character actor.
Wasn't he Action Jackson's boss? He was in Action Jackson with Carl Weathers, I think.
I think so, too. I do think so. Yeah.
On Kiss Haven, I'm doing 30% off all Eric Singer stage used drum heads. They're already kind of on sale on the site. Put them in the cart, then you get another 30% off. I'm trying to move some. Here's one I found that I don't have listed. This is if you can see, 2023 Kiss End of the Road. This is used Eric Singer. I'll start this at $150. So it's a stage used tom head. We don't know from what city when he used it. There you can kind of see it like that. So $150 drum head. This is a stage used drum head. You can see where there's EOTR, Kiss, Eric wrote all this, and then the Eric Singer. So $150 for the drum head. That's a steal. And everything on Kiss Haven, it is 30% off. Some of those drum heads are like $40 and $50, and they're all stage used. So please buy a whole bunch of them. We'll do a couple more sets of picks. They're not doing well. I might stop doing them. So 2004.
You think, Stephanie? My goodness.
Bill Duke. Thank you, Bill Duke. Bill Duke.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
That-
Yes. Hopefully you do that at the top of your head like I should have. Bill Duke. He was Mac.
Oh, sorry, Joe. Hang on. Let me get you back up there.
$20. 2014 40th anniversary. I have plenty of these. $20.
20. Okie doke. So KF for Kiss 40, 20 on those.
Chris,
And
shirt to your figures.
here is a Eric Singer Focus magazine for being in the band. He couldn't fit better. Life 3 20 years collection with Eric Singer on it. Revenge era.
That goddamn that vest was on one of your other ones. Paul wore that Eric wore. I had a chance to buy that vest. I think that's the I Just Won a vest.
Oh yeah, it looks like it.
I had a chance
It
to buy
does look like it.
Didn't you know? Wish I would have.
Yep.
They all. I think
Very
they
cool.
all passed everything around.
What a attention to detail you pay there, Joe. I do not. So this is I'll do a 10 starting bid. Just put ES10 to start on this one. This one's in great condition. Has a little bit of everything. Has record heaven, discography, taste of platinum, all that stuff in there. And hard luck women.
Back then, probably $100.
It's a good question. There is Paul putting on the makeup there, 70s. Nice photo. Paul and Jean, actually. Let me see. These pages are so crisp. And you got the stage, the revenge stage and all that. So ES10. And then I got a GS for Gene Simmons. This has got highlights of the Bad Boys tour. Where'd that go? Yeah, it's got Vinny in there. Hang on 1 second.
We thought he was still kind of normal back then.
Yeah, so Vinny Vincent True Confessions. There's Eric on the drums there. Some great photos in this. And then you got Eric Carr, large photo on the back. So just put GS for this one. $10 starting bid on this Strike magazine.
Nico takes most of those photos.
He what?
Nico takes most of those photos himself. He's a
Oh, is that
photographer.
right?
Yeah, most of those photos. All those revenge posters. He gave me a lot of photos of Paul wearing the shirt. He was around a lot back then. He still is, but he was around a lot back then.
That's really cool. So there's order forms for different things. Too little for me to read these days. But yeah, pretty cool. Pen pals, ads and pen pals. Cool magazine. So there's Vinny right there. So $10 on that one. Yes, if it doesn't add anything to my postage, yeah, I'm sure it will, Stephanie. So for one, I got your tube is like that big around, just so you know. It's not very, very wide. So that'd have to be rolled very tight to get inside that little tube. So you tell me if you want to start a new box, you can, but it will add to your postage because the weight of it, for one, anything for Australia just it seems a little bit more expensive. I've come to find out. I had a box for a poster, and it was $45 to ship a poster. He said, ship it to New York because I'll be in New York, and he's just going to take it home in his luggage. So he's probably saved $35 that way.
Australian shipping went up a bunch lately. I don't know what happened, but man, it's expensive now. It didn't used to be.
But yeah, another thing you could do, Stephanie, is once it gets closer to the expo time, I can do something to ship to someone out there in Vegas possibly and get it to you or whatever. I got a few friends out there. I got Troy. I don't want to send it to Eric and then, He'll have to meet you with it.
Darn.
Yeah, I'll have to tell him, look out for the chloroform. All right, go ahead, Joe.
Here's a photo I found. I don't know what it is. It smells old. A live photo, $10. It was in a collection I found. I've had this a long time, so a live photo, $10. Here's the back of it. I've been doing some digging lately. Let's do this poster, 2 foot by 3 foot poster, $20. I've got two. Gene poster, $20. There's the poster. If we can see it, it's a 2 foot by 3 foot poster. It's in a piece of plastic with a thing behind it. $20. Gene poster. And here's something I've never listed. We're going to do this tonight. This came from the Paul Stanley box. This is from Paul. This is a copy of The Elder signed by Paul. This was sealed. We had it opened and we had Paul sign it. So this is an original pressing. Let's open it, see what it is. We're going to do $300 on this. So you see it signed by Paul.
You see that? Stephanie actually cares about her reputation now.
Here's the inside. So this has probably never been taken out. I don't want to take it out. It is clipped. This was sent to Paul as a sample. So this will come with a certificate of COA from Kiss Haven. I don't think the gatefold has ever been done, so I don't want to open it. But these were sealed. We opened them, and Paul signed them and gave them right back to us. This came from the Kiss warehouse from Paul. So it is a sample, not a promo. It is a sample sitting there. $10 for the photo, if I forgot to say. $10.
Cool. All right. And so Stephanie's out on that. Stephanie, as far as your sticker and your reunion or your set list, I'm saying it's very, very tight. I'm going to have to pull all the tape off of the top of it. I think it's tape instead of a cap, but I'll double check. And if it'll go in there, I sure will. So now here is the one I was talking about. This is a $25 start. This is the actual photo special. And these are pretty sharp. So let me go ahead and go large and just put SM for Strike Magazine, not S&M. Where's Billy Shears at? Billy Shears, are you listening? Or is anyone friends with Billy that maybe you want to tag him and help a brother out? So Christopher's photo 10, what is...
The live photo I showed. Jose Crispy.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So for this one, just put SP for Strike Photo. It's a 1980 to 83, but pretty heavy on the Elder. It's kind of a cool little rendition with the face makeup there on the floor looking thing. And all nice photos of the Elder and the Creatures Dynasty Unmasked or whatever I should say. Eric Carr, Benny Vincent. So 25 on this one right here. A lot of nice photos, full page photos, 2-page photos. Some black and white, some color. And I'm just going to show this one magazine and hand it back over to Joe because it's taking a little bit. So I just want to show you guys everything that's in this for the 25. It's definitely worth $25. Pages are very thick. Too bad that ain't in color. It's kind of like a that one's a popular one, but this one is like a outtake kind of thing. Pretty cool. And then there's the Creatures tank right there. And here is the back. So 25 for the Strike Magazine photo mag. All right, you ready, buddy?
Yeah. I just looked on Kiss Ave, and I'm down to less than 2 pages of Ace Frehley autographed items. So, man, I don't have much left. That is so sad. We used to have so much. Let's do this. I've got 2 of these left. I'll do them for $200 or $2.25 on the site. This is the Greatest Hits Live signed by Ace. $200. And I've got 2 left, and then once they're gone, they're gone. We won't get any more. So, for an Ace autographed item, there you go. Let's do. What else did I pull? Let's do. Well, I'm just guitar picks. Let's do the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. These were made for the Hall of Fame when the band got in. Only Paul and Gene. It's cool because the logo and the signatures are on the same size. Hall of Fame picks $10. And on the back, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2014, right? 2014 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Hall of Fame picks $10. My photo.
Since they didn't add Eric and Tommy into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it don't make no sense to have their own picks.
Yeah, it's weird how they do that with some bands. Some bands they let take whoever, and boy, Kiss, they wanted to make sure they had those guys were nothing to do with it. So,
yep.
Here's that photo that's going for $12. Chris, I got you for the Ace album. I can put it with your other stuff. So, and you will get this one. So, I do have one more, and then I will have no more left. We didn't get a whole lot of those anyways. So, man.
What picture you got up? Is it a picture or?
I'm going to call it for just a sec for Chris LaForest if Jose doesn't want it. I found this in my collection, Kenny. I don't know what it is. So.
Oh no, I'm talking about the Ace that you had for 200 that Chris is in on.
Greatest Hits.
Oh, Greatest Hits. Okay. Yeah, I'll see if somebody wants all the rest of these Strike magazines as a bundle. I got 2 left here.
All right, I got Todd Rocks and Speedy for a set of Hall of Fame picks. Let's show those again. Those always sell pretty well. Jose's in at 15 on the photo. Hall of Fame picks. These are when the guys got put in the band. They only have Paul and Gene, but the thing I like about these picks is it's got the logo and the signature on the front. The only other, there was a Tulip pick they did that was a yellow one, and that's pretty much it. So pretty cool.
That's cool.
And then let me do a third item here. Let's do
4th item.
Is it a 4th? All right, go ahead, buddy.
No. You go ahead. Yeah, I just want to make sure you're aware. You got the Ace album, you got the Hall of Fame picks, and you got the photo. So
let's do a I usually do some 8x10s for good price. 175 Ace jumpsuit. They're 190 to 200 on the website. I'll do 175 right now for Ace. Jumpsuit. That's such a cool photo. That's solo album, right, Kenny? That's the solo album outfit.
Yeah, well, I don't know, man. It's hard to know. I thought the Mylar shoot was the solos, and then there's the double platinum pictures that are embossed on the inside. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of mentioned, but you see Rick for 4 sets, correct?
I got Rick for 4 sets. I got Jose for a set. I got Chris for the Ace photo. I got a couple more of those if anybody else wants one. The goat sold out, Kenny. It's gone. The goat I sell one of, they're gone. I had like 10 left and they sold out. They started selling on the website. So that one is gone.
I know it happened. All the ones you got are going to be gone. Yeah. Yep. They have hung on for a long time, though. I mean, between 2020 and I think, again, you guys did another signing in, what, 2022?
A couple times, but we had a lot. When Ace passed, we had a lot of these. I'm not going to lie. We had a lot of these. I've got 3 of the. Well, I've got 2 left now. 4. I've got 3 left. 1, 2, 3. So if anybody else wants one, 175 Ace silver jumpsuit. I can do another one if you want to buy another one. So.
What all Ace do you have left?
I have this one. Funny you should ask, Kitty, because I actually grabbed them.
Okay.
I have this one. 2 left. I have this one. I have this one. I have this as a poster also, and I have one left. It's my last poster. All those 16 by 20s posters we have, I have one left of this one. So this is an 8 by 10.
Yeah, I'm hoping mine arrives is not damaged. I just got a confirmation of tracking, so I'm hoping it gets here
Where'd you
and
buy it
it's no
from?
damage to it. I don't want to name drop or anything, but
Oh,
it
one of
just,
ours?
yeah, it's one of yours, yes, but to a second party. It was a pretty good deal. It was comparable to the deal that you're giving them for, actually.
And I've got two of this one left, and that's it. If anybody wants one of these, I'll do any one of these for 175 tonight. So Budokan, I've got two left. 175. What did I call this one? Tobacco Sunburst. Got a couple of that one. I need to get on Haven and do like one left of a whole bunch of stuff.
Let me see BootyCon again.
That's a good one. Here.
I don't know if I've got that one.
This is, I think, the
You're
newest
gonna-
one. This is one of the newer ones we did. So I've got two
No,
left.
I'll go and take that one. I'll
You
go and
want
take one.
So there's one
Yeah.
of these left. If anybody wants it, grab it now. If not, it's gone. Budokan, 175.
Just in case I don't. If I do, I mean, it's what I do for a living. I can always resell it, but raffle it, whatever.
Kenny's
All right,
always
so let me go ahead and since Joe's going through all those, let me see if I can get rid of all these strike magazines, and then I'll put up another couple of little items. So here's the strike photo I had for 25. There's the Eric Singer for 10.
So the Budokan. Sad.
It is, isn't it?
It really is. I mean, we never thought we'd sell out of these things, but
No.
what it is.
So there's the Gene one. Here's the Revenge. I didn't show the Alive 3 with Bruce Kulick. Right here. And I didn't show the Gene right here. And pretty cool photo of Peter Criss on the backside there.
Chris LaForest, I got you for the photo for $16. Chris Taylor, I got you for the cape, 175. I do have that as a poster. I'd have to check on the price, and it's my last one. So you'll get. Oh God, I'm not online. I'm sitting here showing stuff, and I'm not.
Oh, hang on. I'm sorry. I just started counting the magazines. So I've got 6 magazines here for. I'll do $60 on them. I have one of them in here that's $25. So I'll do 55 starting bid. 55. Just put S55 on that. And let me go ahead and put Joe Large real quick, and then I'll sneak in after he shows what he needs to show.
Chris,
So,
I'm going to give you this one. That's the cape one. I've got
I'm trying to get you large here, buddy. There we go.
I've got Chris LaForest in on the photo for 16. Here's the cape one. I've actually got a few of these. I think I've got 5 of this one left. So if anybody else wants one, let me know. 175 tonight on all Ace signed 8x10s.
All right.
Chris, I already got you for a Budokan. Already got you for one. And Kenny's got one. Those are gone.
No, I think that the Ace one that he got was a silver suit.
Oh,
He got a silver suit and a Budokan, and then
scroll down.
okay,
bud.
I see it now. I see it. Yeah, okay.
And you got the
I
other one.
didn't see his second Budokan comment. So unless he wants 2 Budokans.
No, you got the other one. That's it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. There was only one left. Okay. All right.
These are all saving too. If you want to go look at them and come back, and Chris, if you want a different one, go check out the website and I'll give you whichever's left for 175. But Budokan will not show sold out. I got to go update it. So
okay. So I've got a rock and roll over Christmas ornament here, glass. It is the better kind here, Santa's Rock Shop. I'll start that off at 20 for the rock and roll over ornament. So just put R20. And then if you're interested in having 2 ornaments, I got the Destroyer ornament. Same style, ceramic bulb.
1996 on that.
Mm-hmm. So $20 for Destroyer, $20 for rock and roll over for both there. And then lastly for this round, I got headliners for the superposable headliners. I haven't seen these in quite a while. I'm going to do 30 on these because I have no comp to go by on these. But $30, that's it's pretty good shape for $30. Has the solo albums on the back, the photos, let's just say, not solo albums.
Very bottom of the box, Kenny. Let me see the bottom corner. Is that an exclusive? The back. I'm sorry, the back.
Oh, the back.
Exclusive to like. Yeah, that's an exclusive. That's why we didn't see him much. That Suncoast and Sam Goody. It was probably only sold in those.
On Cue and Media Play. We had a Media Play here.
Yeah, those were all kind of
And
the same.
Sam Goody. Gotcha.
But yeah, I think those were same thing, but the packaging was exclusive.
Yeah, because they had the singles as well, right? Yep. So, but this is the full pack. So $30 for the headliners, Bendables. We got Richard came in first. Ross, just so you know. Do you have any older passes by chance? Leslie's asking.
I have
Joe?
other ones. I got a whole bag of them.
Okay, she's looking for older ones, like maybe Asylum or
Other, not
Animal
older.
Rights. Say again.
She said other, not older.
It seems like she was asking. Which tour was you asking me about, Leslie? I'm trying to get myself to go down. I see myself and Joe. There we go. But it's just me on the screen right now, so I can't get to Joe to move him on up. So.
Oh, I've got a pass. How about this?
I think she was asking for Asylum or Revenge or.
This is an Animalized pass. This came from the Paul stash. It's for I'll do this for $75. It's unused. It says the end in 329. This was the last tour. This was the last show of the Animalized tour. So the end is written on it, and then it says 329 stamp. This came from Paul. This was in the Paul stash. I'll do this for $75. So here it's unused on the back. It's an auto pass. This is the real thing because it came in the Paul box. I doubt Paul used it, but it was probably supposed to be given to someone and wasn't. So they wrote in for that was the last show of the tour, and they would stamp them. So there's that. I've got Chris LaForest on the live photo. I'm going to call that here in a second. So that's a pretty cool piece. I've got a first album shirt for $10. This was worn. This is an older shirt. It has been worn. It's a size large. $10. Shirt, $10. Let's see here. Let's do. Oh, someone was asking for the Ace photos again. Let's do them real quick. We've got, these are $175 each. Silver jumpsuit. Cape. I know I go too fast. I'm sorry.
So did I get this one from you, Joe?
I don't know.
I thought that looked very familiar. And
you're not on camera now. We're doing the same shit.
I'm trying.
Well, Jesus, we both have. How did we both have one?
I don't know. Maybe I scored it from PJ.
Maybe there were two. Yeah. So it came from the Paul stuff, didn't it?
I don't know if it's from PJ. It's quite possible, but I didn't know if that's what that meant. The last show.
I didn't realize it. He probably took one before I got mine. So yeah, I guess there were two in there.
Interesting. I had it with my Animalize Eric Carr symbol that I had at one time.
Yeah, that's from Paul. That was in the Paul box. There's a computer. And I think we call this tobacco. No. And this one. So, Leslie, I got you for the Animalized pass. Here, we'll do a... Oh, here's one. How about from Kiss Cruise 9, the Paul Stanley Collectors Club? We'll do this for $20. If you bought the guitar, you would get one of these. Actually, I can do a guitar pick with this, too. I can do the guitar pick. I'll do it for $20 if anybody wants one. So I can grab the pick if anybody's interested. $20. You're right.
The headliners made their way up to 45. And nobody on the ornaments, huh? These fancy schmancy ornaments. So they're on my table. So let's do a best offer thing. You start them off at whatever you want, and I'll let you know if I accept your offer. So basically starting them off at $1 or whatever you want to bid or offer, but I do not have to accept the final offer. So we'll give it about 2 minutes, and you guys just put O for both of them together. And let me know what you're willing to pay for both of them together, and we'll take it from there. All right. And in the meantime, let me go ahead and get this started. Here are the superstar figures. Got the stage there all in the background, the Kiss stage. You can see it back there in the back, but this has got the clear top to it. Very nice condition. Superstars, what do you call this? Collectible box set limited edition. For this, I'll start off at 40. 40 for the Superstars. There are no holes or anything in it. Just a little dust on the top. I will say that. I'll take a Swiffer to it. But for the most part, it is intact. For it to be so much plastic meeting cardboard, it is hard to keep it. Yeah, a little Swiffer duster to take across it. So, there you go. Set that there. And then I got some mini mates I'll do next. We'll see where we go with the ornaments and with the other thing. And don't forget, I did have these for 60. I'll do 45 just to get them out of here. 45 starting bid on the strike. If anyone's interested in all 5 of those magazines, 6 magazines, 45 start. All right, Superstars are at 40 from Chris. Let me get you back, Joe. I'm trying.
Mike Browning, I've got you for the Kiss Cruise 9 pass for $20, and I will throw a pick in there with it too. What's SS40 for Chris Kiss? Is that you, Kenny?
Superstars figures. The Superstars figures.
Excellent.
So headliners, those are yours, Richard Cleve, for 45. Headliners, bendables.
Help me out, people. Is this a vintage shirt? What is this?
Ooh, yes.
Here's the
I don't know if is it a bootleg or
it could be a bootleg. Does anybody know? Here's the tag. It's a medium. So, boy, it looks. The more I look at it, the more it looks like a bootleg.
But look at the imagery on it. Is that the same images that's on like the New York City scarf?
I don't know. I don't think I didn't buy the scarf. There's no copyright on here. Which
hold it up and let people see because they may have a scarf. I don't have one anymore, but
here's the front. I think it's a bootleg.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a bootleg too.
I think it's a bootleg. I think what anybody else bootleg straight?
It is a cool shirt, like a flea market kind of shirt back in the 80s. Like the back patches they used to have, random back patches, just thrown together images.
What do you think, Chris? Is it an official shirt or is it a bootleg? While we're looking at that, let's do this shirt.
Yeah, Chris is saying that shirt is from the late 70s, so but is it a bootleg in the 70s? Yeah, if you got something for Mike Browning, you can go ahead and send it here with that ace photo. Joe, you say I think you got a pass, right?
What's this one?
Okay.
I think this is either a recent shirt or a bootleg. It's got this on the front. Rock roller on. I think this is another bootleg.
It's either a bootleg or it's a shirt from Mexico.
Which is the same.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same, but some of them in Mexico make some great shirts. They embroider theirs and everything. They're really, really made well.
So let's do.
I've sold a few.
Let's do the meet and greet pass for a live 35 for $10.
Superstars.
If you guys, I'll do that shirt for $25 since it's from the 70s old. If anybody wants it, I guess I don't know.
Which one, the Love Gun or the?
Yeah, this one. I'm still not convinced it's not an official shirt.
So day for Jersey.
Yeah, $25. It's a size medium.
And then you had the 77 Tour Love Gun one, 25 on that as well, or 20?
Yeah, 20 for that one.
Okay.
Leslie, I got you for the Alive 35 pass. Here, how about this, Leslie? You want this? I've got a couple of those too. Where was the other one I had? How about a Sonic Boom over Europe? Same thing. It's a meet and greet, $10. No admission to venue without ticket, no backstage access. So Sonic Boom over Europe, $10.
All right. So for the two ornaments, the Destroyer and the Rock and Roll Over ornaments here, once I am able to put myself up. Sorry, Richard, I can't accept the $15 bid, but if there's anyone that wants to claim I had it up for 40 originally, I would do 30. $30 for both Destroyer and the Rock and Roll Over ornaments, 15 each. So $30. Just put 030 and they could be a claim. So Richard, I would give you first dibs if you want them. But if anyone else wants to throw out their 030 and be on deck, you can. So yeah, he heard me, Mike. He heard me that he can ship it to me.
If anybody's interested, I've got Kiss Truce 10 and 11. I think I can do the same thing with the laminate and the pick, the Paul pick, the collector series pick.
And Chris, you got the Superstars figures. Thank you, sir.
Leslie, do you have all the Live to Win passes? Live to Win post show. Live to Win after show. Here's a photo pass. We got guests. Got those. You got all the Live to Win. Okay, very good. If anybody's interested in those, let me know. I'm looking for more.
Just the LW Livewire. I'll do $10 on this magazine. It has the Spirit of '76 poster enclosed. It is sealed. So Livewire, LW, $10 on that.
How about the last show's photo pass?
Okay, Dominic, you got him. If Richard does not come in, he said he will pass. So those are yours, Dominic, for 30. Thank you very much. The Destroyer shirt, that was 20, right?
Which shirt?
Greg Jornigan's asking about the Destroyer shirt. 25 question mark. Was it a Love Gun?
Destroyer shirt. There's this one.
I think he's talking about Love Gun.
Is this Love Gun?
Where it says 77. No. The like purple and black.
This one?
Yeah, that's Love Gun. And Rock and Roll Over. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, Love Gun, yeah.
So, Greg, is that the shirt you're talking about for 20? Which is what he had it at?
Yeah.
So 30, Dominic.
For this one for 10. SBOE 10.
All right. Those are yours.
Shirt is a size.
All right, I'm going to put you large, Joe, and just do a couple more items here, buddy. I want to pull a couple things off the shelf.
This is size XL. Size XL. Let's do. I'd like to move some of this Paul stuff. This is another one that came from Paul. This is a Lick It Up. This was perfect with the hype sticker on it. And they opened it, had him sign it, which I didn't really care for, but this is not a cutout. This is an original. This is an original Lick It Up signed by Paul, 3 1/4. So it is an original press. This is probably the first time it's ever been taken out. Holy shit, there's no inner sleeve. $275. There's no inner sleeve. I have no idea what happened to it. They probably took it out and left it. So $275, signed by Paul. This came from Paul. This came from the Kiss warehouse. I don't know where the inner sleeve went on this. So $275, signed by Paul. That's one that came from Paul from the Kiss warehouse. They probably pulled it out and forgot to put the thing back in. I didn't have that listed. I've got a March Madness shirt, $40 for this shirt right now. $40. This is from a single show, and it is a size. This one is definitely worn. This is a size small. Let's do $35 since it's a size small. For a shirt collector, this is a good shirt. It's only sold at one show in New Orleans for March Madness. Kind of a fun shirt there. I do have my Gene Simmons figures. I got to push every show. This is from the vaults. I've got a few of them. I'll do 1 for 15, 2 for 25. You get a Gene figure, you get a coin, and I'll throw in a download card that was sent out in advance for Are You Ready? And I think I have some postcards left I'll throw in as well. So 15 Gene Simmons, 1 for 15, 2 for 25. I'll do a sealed case of 6 for $60 tonight. If anybody wants to, if there's any resellers looking for these, let me know. I can do a deal if you want to put them in your shop or something and sell them. I have some people doing that. They're actually selling quite well. So,
Yeah, cool. So, yes, Ross, the Livewire magazine with the Spirit of 76 poster, and it is $10 starting bid.
did anybody want one of these for $40? This is the photo pass from the last leg, an unused one. So,
Pretty cool. I see on the best offers page, there are all 5 metal MSG passes from the last show, the silver ones.
what are they going to go for? They better go for a lot of money.
Oh, he's got, I can't give it out, that information out because it's confidential, but it is up for best offer. So he's hoping, he gave me the price he's hoping to get as long as somebody's close, but let me say they're not cheap. So don't offer $10, $15.
They should be. They're still expensive.
Yes,
Mary
yes.
This is not a new room. This is my old room. I kind of lost my office upstairs. So I've had this room I moved in this house in 1999. So some of this stuff is.
Yeah, Joe used to do the auctions from that room when he first started doing them, really.
Dominic, I got your jeans. I got plenty of those guys. Please buy them.
Yeah, and here is a, remember I was talking about keeping the sun out? Here's a good way right here. This is one of the bamboo shades. This one has got all the string and everything included with it. It's so hard to demonstrate when you're holding it and it's not. You just hang it up by putting these little clips on 2 nails. So it hangs above your window like so. So it's going to swivel back and forth kind of thing. But you just pull the string here and it's very hard to do. So you can see it's kind of going down there. So it's that image right there. So for the blinds, the bamboo blind, let's start it off at, I'll do 40. These are pretty tough to get these days, and they were pretty expensive back when they were available. I used to have this one, and I still have my solo Dynasty. It says Dynasty, but it's a solo album image. So,
Kenny, take me off for a second, would you please?
Yes, these will have to go. Hang on, Joe. Give me 1 second, buddy. It does have like a little grip right there to help you out, but it's got the wristband for Gene Simmons meet and greet on it. So you can have that with it. All right. Take you out. Okay. That should do it, Joe. All right. So what did I say on this? I think I said 40. Did I not? So this will just go in a big. I got a tube upstairs that this will go in, no problem. But $40 on that. Got this poster here. I'll start off at $10. $10. It could be a claim. I don't care. We'll see. So just put P10 for that poster. No tag code, no tape, no nada. Very nice. And then lastly, we'll see if Joe's back. I got the Love Gun Mini Mates. These are the cylinder Mini Mates with the Love Gun costumes. So for these, I will do I'll do 30 for the mini mates. How wide is that blind? Let me check. I can't tell you how long, but I can say, give you an estimate. I'm going to say it's at least 5 feet. So it is adjustable. You can move it up above your window or right at the top of the window, depending on the length of your window. But the width of this is 35 and a half. Yeah, 35 and a half for the bamboo blind and the wood hanger thing right here. And that's these little eye things right here that you put on the nail there. So pretty easy installation. So BB bamboo blind, 40 on that there. And I think I see Joe moving, but I'll wait till he sits down. So MM, 30 on that. And I need to put headliners, ornaments. Let me see. It's hard to see this little icon. I think I still see him moving. And then superstars I'll put over there for Chris. I had 30 on the baseball if there's any interest in the baseball. Still sealed in the package with the display base to it. Get it, base for the ball, baseball, the ball base. I got a few other little things I need to get rid of that I got some extras of if you're interested in them. Let's do this blanket, for instance. Really nice fleece blanket. It's huge. So that blanket right there, I'll do 35 on that. I'm touching the floor right there. That's touching the floor, and you can see how wide it is and how tall it is. Got that big Paul face and the jean face. 35 for the blanket. Very soft. So B35. And Travis, it's no, not the Dynasty blind. It is the. I hate to get that thing back out. I don't have the poster down here, Travis, but I can show it to you later if there's no bids. It's the one where like their Gene's hands are like glowing by the logo or whatever. I had a poster that was signed by the current lineup, even though their original lineups on them. So you may have seen that posted, but it's that same exact image. I don't know the name of that, but it's a farewell reunion tour blind with like the white background to it. If that makes sense. All right, so yeah, I'll make sure that he sees that comment. Greg and the P10. I assume that is for Joe. And let me go and get him back. Okay.
What are you talking about, me?
Make sure that you've seen Greg's comment that he wants the bootleg shirt and the he's saying Destroyer.
I didn't see him at all.
Yeah, he's on Facebook actually. Do you not see him on the chat for Restream?
No.
Let me look because
Not at all.
I have been going on that. Now see, that's odd. And see, I've been looking at one feed, and one feed I see comments, and the other where I don't. So
I'm on our Restream thing. That's what I'm on. So
yeah, and that's what I'm on too. But I'm also looking at. Oh shoot! I just lost the comments. I think.
So who wants it?
I lost him, but he did want Greg Jornigan. He wants both the shirts, and I see Ross Carney. You've been on the magazine for 10 for the live wire. I did not see that in my Facebook, so I'm glad I looked at both things. I just lost track of. I didn't think to do it. And Gene figure. What's the Gene figure?
2 shirts.
Oh, yeah.
One was 25. Is that right?
Yeah, one was 25 and one was 20.
Okay, great. I know him. Okay,
He said Destroyer, but I'm pretty sure it's a Love Gun Rock and Roll Over combo.
I don't see it. Wow. Please make sure I get your bids. And if you guys don't hear from me in a day or two, that means I didn't get your bid. I usually send out my stuff with it. I'll probably do mine tonight. I'll go send out all my
Right, just make sure that when you click on the video when you bid, so it goes into Restream. You may be able to bid on the page, and I see it here, but make sure you click on the actual video so it maybe shows up on the stream. But my friend Chris Elledge, he can't bid with Restream for whatever reason either. So hopefully that's not the case for Greg.
Chris, I got your stuff. Yeah, and I got Rick. I got your case. Yeah, I see you guys just fine.
Okay.
Weird.
Yes. Yeah, it is. So yeah, we'll just have to. So Ross Carney, $10 live wire. Ross, it seems like you're Canadian. Is he Canadian?
That's kind of racist, isn't it?
Oh my God. The point I'm asking is he's got something ordered through you. Shut up, Joe.
Don't make fun. What was it in Deadpool when they were sitting there talking?
Yeah.
Said we need somebody. Isn't that Canada? You shut your mouth.
But it seems like he is. I could be thinking of another Ross.
Irish.
Oh, he's from Ireland? No, he says I am not. So, okay.
Told you, man. Don't be calling people Canadian.
Sorry.
You start a fight.
Give me something to break.
Screw you, Mr. Begley.
Okay, do you see Rick? Okay, I heard you. I think tell Rick he needs a case.
Yeah, Rick, I got Rick.
Just don't go fighting to get a case, okay?
I got plenty. So yeah, you can buy 2 or 3 or whatever you want.
I'm talking about a court case.
Buy a pallet.
You know how you're gonna get a case if you get in a fight.
Put a suit on.
So, okay, I think I'm all caught up on my end. So, nobody on the blanket, nobody on the mini mates and the baseball. Let's see, there's the drum. I got shirts, so I'll see if there's any interest in shirts. These may be a little smaller sizes on these. These are This is a medium, brand new Kiss Navy shirt. For this, I do 20 to start. The very first Kiss Crew shirt ever. So KK 20 for a size medium. Even if you don't have or are able to wear this is brand new, never used, hard to find that way. For it to be a white shirt at that, never bleached or anything, that can be framed. So if you want the cruise to be part of your cruisery. So 20 on that. Here is Monster Live, so just put ML. This is a large. I'll do $10 claim on this, and I may have a few more of these. I'm pretty sure I do. So I'll do a claim on that for 10. And this is I'm not doing it for 10 because it's a crappy shirt. I'm doing it because I have so many, and I want to get some thinning going on here, thinning out of them. So $10. I've done a few times for the claim. It's been a minute though.
Yeah, that's a shirt that was sold for $60 at the merch stand. That's an official shirt.
It is an official concert shirt. And then lastly, for this round, I'm going to do starting bid on this for 15. It is a size small. This is the Alive 35, brand new. It's like a lady's shirt. It looks like.
Is that the glittery one?
Yeah, this is the glittery one. You can see the glitter on the iron on there. You can see it glistening in the light. So 15 on that one to start for that. So stay tuned. I will have a Monster hoodie coming up next. Go ahead, Joe. I'm going to grab me a drink.
Let's do. Well, I just had them. Man. All right, we're going to do a set of hottest show on earth picks, a set of 8 picks for $25. So we're going to do, this is confusing, especially to me because I'm not very smart. So it's going to be $25 for 8 picks. These are hottest show on earth. There's no date. These are from 2010, okay? If you could see that, you would see that there's no date on them. And they've got the icons on the back. A set of 4. So you get the 4 icons. So this was the VIP picks for 2010. Hottest show on earth 2000. It almost focused for a second. And then we've got the 2011 picks. You'll see where they say hottest shirt on earth 2011. The set of 4 with the signatures on the back. So HSOE picks $25. 8 picks for $25. Not a bad deal. 8 picks for $25.
Chris, I'll see what I can dig up, buddy. And just so I can get to this real quick. Jose, I do got you down for that poster. I'm sorry I did miss that P10. I thought that was for Joe for whatever reason. So I do have you down now for the poster for 10. Thanks, Aileen, for the assistance there on the reply. Appreciate that.
I found this big book from 1999. I'll do $10 for it. Rock and Roll Treasures. It does have a Kiss section. You can see the Kiss thing on the front. I just had it open to the Kiss stuff. It's got Michael Jackson, Madonna. It's a pretty cool book. But you can see the Kiss pages, the model van. Good stuff here. Model van. The trash can, songbooks, puzzles, the radio, trinkets down there. I see some condoms. I see some coins. So I'll do $10 for this book. I want to look through it. See, oh my God, here's some good shit here. Press kits, pins. What is that? Notebooks, backpack, puffy stickers, shoelaces, lunch boxes, the makeup kits, mirrors. I have most of this stuff. I'm happy. Oh, here's a good one. Look at that. Halloween costume solo keychains, jacket, stick pins, and the other jacket. Record awards, rub and play games, army kits, buttons, cups, and the dolls, my favorite. And on the front, you've got all the belt buckles and the cards. $10 for this shirt, for this book, if anybody wants it. $10. Let's see, what else did I pull here? This came from Tommy Thayer. This is one of those things we got from him. These are about these. I'm going to sell this for what it goes for on eBay. These go for $250 on eBay. It's the trunk stuff. It is a belt, size 1. It's unused. This was a sample given to Tommy Thayer. So these go for quite a bit online. So it's really expensive. And this did come from Tommy. It's unused. It is a sample. I've got some Tommy Thayer shoes I would be interested in selling too. So that's a neat piece, actually. That's actually a really cool piece.
Yes, I've had one as well.
Yeah.
Not from Tommy, I don't think on that one, but
this came from Tommy. So I'll do $2 1/4 for it if anybody wants it. They go for that or more on eBay, just the regular ones. So that is a sample from Tommy. We all know where we got that.
cool. So we got a book bid going on for seat.
Here's one I found. I don't know what to do with. This is from the busts. A certificate. The certificate in the envelope with this. It's the envelope with the certificate. I haven't had a set of busts forever. I'll do $10 for this. So it's an unused certificate. It looks like you can put it with either one of them. So I've had these busts and they are absolutely gigantic. I just don't have room for it. I've had them like 3 times and I get rid of them every.
Boy, you got huge busts and you got a nice rack. I mean, You got a little theme going on here, though, Joe. It is the month of May for the Indy 500, so but you're all the way in St. Louis, so
Yeah, is it
bringing
crazy
Indy to
right
you.
now?
Say what?
Is it crazy right there now?
No, it was up until like 8 o'clock last night. From what I was told by my brother, he lives in Speedway, so it took him a minute to get home. So he had to go elsewhere because it's such a madhouse there in Speedway and so loud. It's hard to
Oh,
really do anything. Yeah,
You're
I mean, you could go out into his front yard. You can see I think it's turn 2 of the corner of the track there on 16th Street in Georgetown. You can actually see it from his front yard. That's how close he is. So it's within like 4 blocks to walk to the actual track entrance.
How about this Gene poster? I got 2 of these for $15.
That's nice.
$15. Gene poster 15. I got 2 of them. They'll be sitting rolled in a tube.
It's a beauty.
Caitlin Clark was the Grand Marshal. Well,
Yeah, Jordan Sparks did the national anthem. It was one of the closest races in history. They said it was within like a second or two of, or like a tenth of a second of the finish line. Huh?
Aren't they usually like within like a?
I mean, this is like really close. It's like a picture. You had to have a picture of it to really prove it. That's how close it was. So I don't know. I watched the replay of it, and it is like right when he passes him, it was it. That was right when he made that pass. He won it right then.
Guys,
So-
I've only got 2 of these posters. I got Chris and Rick in yet. Matt, if you want one, let me know. You can bid, but I didn't really want to bid these, but I've only got 2 of them, I think. So we're doing. If you guys want to bid, that's fine. Make sure I've only got 2 of these.
Yeah, you said Rick and Matt first. Sorry, Chris.
Rick and Matt were in first on no, Rick and Chris. Oh, Matt just came in at 25. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not missing any bids. All right, I got this nice Spin magazine, Paul Stanley. I'll do $20 starting bid on the Paul Stanley Spin magazine in great condition, except for it does have a little pull away from the staple there in the center, but it's still attached pretty well. Just a little kind of tear away, but it's still on there for quite a while. Just use caution always with those books, but still in great shape on the cover. So, what did I say? 20 on that. Here is Detroit Rock City signed Volkswagen. If there's any interest in that, I'll do 40 for this one. Signed by 2 starting bid. Just put VW 40. I'm not going to start this off at $1. 40 for that one. Or you can do the B for the band 40. Double signed by Edward and Jimmy. So 40 on that one. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. If there's anybody that wants a print of the signed photo that I had done, this is a reprint, and you'll see it there in the corner. This is a photo reprint. So reprint copy. So $15 claims on those 4 last images or last ones, and I have no intention on making any more. So I made a few, like 30 of them, and those are the last 4 left of all of them. Chris, you can see the Navy shirt, buddy. Let me pull it out here, and that was $20 starting bid, size medium. It's a beauty. There's nothing on the back, just plain Jane, but it is the very first Kiss Navy shirt ever made for Kiss Cruise 1. Or is this Kiss Cruise 1 or 2, though? Actually, I'm thinking about that because it does seem like Kiss Cruise 1 was a little generic looking. Like blue and yellow or something like that. So I may be mistaken. But this is the really good looking one, the start of it. We'll put it that way. So if that is of interest, KN for Kiss Navy 20. And
2 posters, guys. Top 2 gets them. Matt and Chris, you guys both got it. So stop bidding. So you guys please stop bidding. You both get one. So please.
Well, hang on, but don't you have 3 people bidding?
Rick just said he's
no,
out.
no, I'm sorry. There you go. Rick just said he's out. Okay.
$25. Yeah, you guys
So
are done.
25 for.
Yeah, please don't bid anymore.
Okay.
Does that trigger people what you just showed, Jenny and Kenny? Okay with that? We good? Or anybody upset? Or
What, the Kiss Navy?
your photo, the photo you put up.
Which photo? Oh no! To me, it's not about politics. This is about our favorite band getting an honor of a lifetime. It don't matter who the president was. This is about the band to me. So, not trying to trigger anyone. This is solely Kiss signed reprint. If you want a signed version of that, copied. That's all it is. Don't go making a molehill into a mountain, Joe.
I'm doing that.
So, what'd you say? You have fun doing that?
I love doing that.
So, Navy shirt, Chris, that is yours for 20. And here, I've got a size medium. This is sealed. Let me go large for this one. For this, I'm going to do 35 on this because I haven't had these up for a long time, and it is such a great hoodie. It's a zip up hoodie, so size medium.
Understatement. That is a phenomenal hoodie. Everything about it, the Kiss logo on the zipper, that thing is awesome. It's printed all. It is a great hoodie. That was about $70 or $80 when it first came out.
You can see the Kiss logo on the zipper there. When you open it up, it's got like Kiss logo in it. It's got Monster written down the sleeve, I believe, or the word Kiss. I can't remember. It's a great. I don't want to open this up, but it is a resealable bag. But I'd rather not open it up. So 35 starting bid on the hoodie, just H35, if that is of interest to anyone. And then lastly for this shirt here, and then I'll hand it back to Joe. This is a size large. Pretty cool logo shirt right there. Kind of looks like the old 70s logo that was blue, I believe, or black. I can't remember. But it's like red and yellow on like a cream color shirt. It's really nice. Never worn, brand new. I'll do 15 on that. So just put CS for cream shirt, cream color shirt, like a beige, and 15 on that. Yeah, they're really soft and they're very well made. The image is really sharp. Yep, you could.
Here's a fun one I haven't offered on here before. This was a misprint that was sent to us. I found a bag of these. It's the Monster Europe 2013 pick. But on the back, they put a music store. So this was an air pick that they just went ahead and sent. They'd never been offered. So I'll do them for $5 each. It is an official Kiss pick. It's on the site. It's good, but it is Monster 5. Monmouth Music. I looked it up. They're long gone, but it's a mistake, and they went ahead and sent them. So they never offered on the side. I went ahead and offered it because I mean, I don't know. It's an official pick, right? So $5 Monster pick. I do have this regular set too. If you want the regular Monster Europe, I have all that, but that's kind of a fun. I need to get rid of these. This is the very first Figures Toy Company figures. These are the Love Gun figures, very similar to the Migos. You can see my set. You can't see my set. They're right there behind the They're right there behind the comments. But my set.
Oh, hang on, Joe. Hang on.
Yeah. A little bit more. You can see Dean there, yeah.
I'm trying. It's like lagging.
Whatever, but they're very similar to Migos. They were
I see them with the Phantom robes on.
Yeah, they were $60 a piece when they first came out. I'll do this set for $200. There's Ace. These are brand new, still sealed. They did come with a shirt. There's Ace. I'm sorry, Spaceman, Catman. They're very similar to Migos.
Mike Browning, answer your question, buddy. I've had them up to 3X. So they do, but they're very hard to get these days for the up to 3X sizes of that hoodie.
Yeah, all the Kiss stuff. Most of the Kiss guys are our size, so the smalls and mediums are always the last ones going.
I thought I sold you my 2X, Mike Browning. I thought it was you that bought it, or maybe it was you were battling for it. I can't remember, but that was a battle. I was doing $15 claims on them because I had so many at one time of the small and mediums. But when I put mine up out of my own collection, that was a 2X. I started off at $30, which is about what I spent on it at the expo at a discounted price, and it just I think it was sold probably for $60, $75 that night. It was so popular. So. But it was only worn once, so great shape.
I haven't seen those anything bigger than a medium in years for sale. I know we
I had
haven't.
I had one in 2X. I am actually wearing one in a photo. I can't remember what photo I'm wearing it in, but it was my size.
Yeah, those are long gone. Those sold really quick. They're probably worn out by now because they were so cool.
Yeah, but that's the only one that's the only hoodie period that I know that I have left is that one right there as a medium. I don't think I have any more.
We don't have any more.
Without uncovering other totes and boxes and stuff like that. I've got boxes that I'll be digging out here soon. I gotta get so much in order here before I get back from Jersey, or right after I get back from Jersey anyway.
You'll never get it done, Kenny. I've been saying that forever too, and my house looks like shit still. So
well, that's why I'm trying to sell as much tonight as possible so I can get it out of here and not only accumulate or get rid of some stuff, but accumulate some dough to where I'm not having to do an auction in between now and not this coming Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, but the following. So if that makes sense. So basically 2 weeks from yesterday is when I'll be off for the next 2 weeks.
you guys might see me on the Haven page next week. I might do one by myself without Kenny. I'll be really lonely. So we'll see.
Sorry.
I think this is a fan club photo. I don't know where it came from. It looks vintage. $10 as is.
I do not, Mike. Sorry.
Yellow photo, $10. And then this is a great magazine. This is the Kiss Rocks the World Reunion Tour magazine. Let's do $10 for it. It is complete. This is an all Kiss magazine. I think they sold this at the shows too. It's got the whole Kiss Nation comic in it. This was a great magazine when it came out. Great time to be a Kiss fan. There was a lot going on back then.
I don't know what you mean by flow chart. Is that to keep track of your monthly cycle or what? What's a flow chart? Is that a schedule? Is that what a flow chart is? In Australian? But Chris, I got you for the hoodie for $35, brother. So that is yours. Nobody else came in on that all that time, so.
How about
Let's see. Leslie, damn. Hey, I call it like I sees it. This
I don't know what she's talking about.
so I mean, flow, that's the only thing I know of other than Kiss My Grits flow. So, and a river flow.
How about from the very first Kiss
No,
cruise?
you're not 55 years old.
Is she?
I'm just playing. That's what she said. So
An Australian.
I don't know when the cutoffs are on them things. When you know, I don't know. I know there's menopause and all that, but I don't know when it starts. Then, Mary, why doesn't she just say calendar? Okay. It's like my UK friends, Nick and Anna, they say garage. What the hell's a garage? I have no clue.
Flow chart?
Yeah, a calendar to her is called a flow chart.
What the hell? Now that one doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, what's Harry called the trunk of a car?
The boot.
The boot.
What does Harry call a car when you go to the store?
What is it?
When you go to the store, you say, go get a trolley. I was like,
Well,
what are you talking about?
yeah, instead of a buggy, it's a trolley. Yeah, but a garage to Nick and Anna, that's a garage. Why don't you just say garage? Because when you say garage, it's a completely different thing.
If you say aluminum, they'll freak you out.
Aluminium.
That's all arguable. It might be pronounced that way. I mean, we
It is
don't.
arguable. It does aluminium, or however you say it, aluminium does sound like it's actually spelled. Aluminum. It just don't sound right, or it don't sound the way it's spelled.
English is a weird.
Aluminum. But it's got an IUM to it. But aluminum, you're missing the IUM part. You know what I mean? Aluminium. Minium.
Right.
So,
Right.
but anyway, yeah, enough of that English and Australian language lessons. So, let me see. Navy shirt, that is for Chris. So I'll put those two items in. Let me go ahead and, do you want to go ahead and do an item, another one before I drop you off? And
I got one ready to go. From the
Go
first Kiss Cruise, I got a $25 and a $5 chip. This is from the very first Kiss Cruise on Carnival. So I'll do the 2 chips and a bottle opener for $20. Kiss Cruise lot, $20. Kitty, did you go see the Star Wars movie?
no, I'll wait till it streams, buddy. I'm not into going to the movie theaters. You know, you want to know why? I do good to stay home and stay awake during a movie these days.
Oh,
And I'm afraid if I go to a movie theater, because them seats are so comfortable, dude, I'm afraid if I get in a dark movie theater, I'll start snoring and wake up, and you know, everybody around me is laughing at me. I'll wake up I'll be a freaking viral video.
on that note, it was good, but it was kind of long.
Yeah, and I just
So
nothing holds my attention that long anymore. I've always got things on my mind.
that's the thing with these movies. They do like 20 minutes of previews around here. So if it's a 2-hour movie, you're in there for 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah, let's add insult to injury or salt to the
And
wound.
every once in a while, you go to a movie that starts right when it says it does. It's like, whoa, hey, I'm glad I was here on time.
I am just fine with watching it at home on streaming services because I pay for that stuff every month, so why not? So
Get it?
I don't watch a whole lot. So if I really want to see something, I'm getting my money's worth, even if it's 2 movies a month or one every month.
They paid $4 billion for it. They got to do something. They can't put something every 4 years like before. You can
All right, so I got 2 more shirts. These are claims for $10 each, guys. We're going to do LP for Loud and Proud, and I'm just trying to get myself back up here and wait for this to go down so I can see myself where I'm broadcasting, but not in my controlling computer. So I can't make myself larger. It's wanting to engage. There we go. So it just got a heck of a lag when it comes to, it's real sluggish for whatever reason. So here's the Loud and Proud, $10 on this. These are going to be size medium. So if you want a Loud and Proud LP10 for the Loud and Proud Monster 2013 shirt, nice, all brand new. Claim 1, 2, 3, however many you would need. And then here is the skull shirt, the size medium as well. So just put S for skull shirt, or SS. We'll do S for skull. S for skull, and that is $10 as well. So LP for Loud and Proud, S for skull, $10 each on those. And lastly, here is this. I'll try to get rid of another one. I've got like 4 left of these. So just put S or ES for Eric Statue, or EC is fine, Eric Carr. And these are $60 claims. I'll do $60 on them. Hot in the Shade. It looks like a real heavy bronze statue, but it's kind of lightweight. I mean, it's probably still 3 pounds or so, but it looks like it could weigh 10. So EC 60 on those. And what time are we getting to be? 10 o'clock. So not too much longer, Joe.
You getting tired?
I usually been doing about 2 hours because I am going on 3 hours sleep tonight. I went to bed at what happened there?
Why you
I went to
going
bed at 2:15, 2:30, and was up at 5:30 this morning and been up since.
Why are you up so early, man?
I just couldn't sleep last night. I got a lot going on in my brain and a lot to get ready for this trip, and just I got a lot going on, especially going to the Jersey thing and a lot. Let's put it that way.
You need an assistant?
No, I got Donnie. Donnie's going to be driving, so that's a good thing. But yeah, that's another thing on my mind. My truck ain't starting, so I got to get that towed in tomorrow to see why it won't start. So just life, you know what I mean? I try not to complain or bring it all up, but yeah, you asked why I wasn't sleeping. That's a little reason why. So that and this mess, I'm trying to get rid of a lot of this mess, and I've been posting the hell out of a lot of things, and some of them are blowing my mind on the bids that we're getting, but I need them to go faster.
Here, I'm gonna sell this, Kenny. I'm done with this. This is the shoes I got from Tommy Thayer. See how they say Tommy Thayer on the box? There was one set for each guy in the band. Remember we sold the Eric Singer ones? They went for like $1,200. So
yeah, it's been a while. Yeah,
remember those? So these are the Tommy ones that I got. Let's see where it says Tommy Thayer on the box. And then here's the shoe. Here's the shoes. And then this one has the Kiss logo on it.
exactly, Leslie. It's not stress. I do not stress, Mary. Just so you know. I told Chris, sorry for my French. Kenny took a fuck it all pill a long time ago. I don't care what people think. I don't care what people say. I don't care what's going on around me. I just try not to dwell on it. You know what I mean? I don't cause the problem. If anybody has a problem with me, I can't help that. I just do not initiate people to have problems with me, if that makes sense.
Unless it's
so I know I'm good and I stay in my zone, but I can't help where other people's zones go with their feelings towards me. But I don't care. I can't. I'm not going to try to please anyone that I'm not meant to be liked by. That's the bottom line. I do my best to be liked by everybody, but you just can't please everybody. So
Vinnie Vincent.
I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, but I just, like I told Chris, because me and him got talking earlier, and I just take a fuck it all pill because it really helps. Stress will kill you.
Kenny, Vinnie Vincent stresses you out.
No, he does not. There is not one iota of stress in my blood for Vinnie Vincent. Does he anger me? Yeah. Does he anger me at that time? Yes, because I stood in that line for all that time and just to get slapped in the face. But did I let it stress me out? No. I just got a little upset, got a little worded, but I wasn't going to go do anything violent or anything like that. I just, don't get me wrong. I love people and I try to be friends with everyone, but you just cannot do it. I've found that out, and it took me a long time to find that out. My wife will tell me you're too nice. Even Joe's told me I'm too nice. I've had Keith and PJ do the same thing, and that's all I can be. That's how I was brought up, to be as nice as I can be, and you just can't please everybody.
No one ever says that to me, Kenny. No one.
Well, you are a nice guy. You just don't have it labeled over you like. I guess I put it on myself.
You kind of do. Not a bad thing.
Unfortunately, Chris, it's a one dose thing, so you'll have to call in a prescription for that. So, I don't know I don't know. Try the physician of life, maybe. I don't know where you get that pill. I just found mine and I took it. I don't know where I found it either.
I'll tell you what, Kenny, I was on vacation all last week, and this past week I've not been on the internet much. I've not been on Facebook much. Everything. It's not bad, man. It's really not bad. I was so busy my vacation. We were going so fast and did so much. I didn't really have time. And then since I've got back, it's nice to disconnect,
Oh yeah,
I put
dude.
my phone up for hours now. I haven't been posting as much. It's just all bullshit.
I try. I totally get what you're saying, and ask a lot of people. They message me, and they'll message me, and I'll miss a message from like 2 days ago because maybe on that particular day I only answered a select top ones, and I never got to everybody else, or I just left the phone alone, or I left it at the house. Good example. My truck went and started at the gas station, so my phone was left at home, and because I didn't really think I needed it. So fortunately, Teresa had her phone, so she was able to call my brother Sean to come and get us. So there was nothing I could do to call or anything, or maybe it's vice versa for that particular incident. But I leave my phone home a lot, and I always make sure that one of us got our phone. But for the most part, people call me, I'm inside the house doing whatever. I don't carry my phone with me wherever I go. So bottom line. But yeah, and I work with public people suck. So, but yeah, there's, what can I say? People are people.
Stupid people bother me. That's getting worse. When I do, especially like the Kiss collector sites and some of those people they're just idiots, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, have you noticed that as well? I mean, seriously, have you noticed that? Is this a real signature? And it's like clickbait, where I think they go and they grab an album and they'll write their signatures out and just post a picture of these real or fake. I have a COA, just so they can see all the freaking idiots fake as fuck, or no, that's just so many different arguments going on in these pages, and there's no admins taking care of the pages at all for those that are there.
The guy that just put he got the RCA 8 tracks, he just got the Ace. Those are tough. And people are like, oh, I have those, and they'll put a picture of like the regular 8 tracks. It's like I don't know. It's like it's and like Leslie said,
people trying to outdo other people with what they have, or
I don't understand. It's like that's a really, really rare set of 8 tracks. Just because you have the regular common ones, it's completely different. It's like, oh, I have that. That's nothing special. It's like, yeah, it is. That's if you were an actual collector, you would realize what a big deal that is and how hard that is. I've had a chance to buy those once, and I bought them. You don't see those too much.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, it's like you're stupid for buying that. You're a moron, man. That shit I'll be sitting there and I just. Well, some people can.
Trust me, I've kept my fingertips from hitting the keyboard quite a few times on some things.
We'll check with you if I want to buy something. And I'll keep those people in mind. I'll message, hey, I was going to buy, something from the store. Do I need to get your approval, or are you okay with it? Since you're so worried about what other people spend their fucking money on. Anyway,
right?
You're a moron if you buy that. I'll check with you for it. What about that? Who's that Gene Hunter guy? That jackass. Making fun of everybody. Oh, I'm a huge collector. No, you're not. If you were a huge collector, you wouldn't be making fun of what other people buy. That's too much. That's only a moron would buy that. I don't buy belt buckles. I don't buy. There's things that I don't buy. I don't buy them. I don't do belt buckles. I don't do. There's a few things I don't buy. I don't buy expensive vinyl. But if you do, great, man. Hey, hope make great.
Exactly. Exactly.
You're an idiot for buying that much for a belt buckle. Fuck that, man. I've spent ungodly amounts on cassettes that people think I'm
and people, don't buy potato heads or toys or something that your family's going to be stuck with that they don't want, and buy this and buy that because it's truly collectible. Who are you to say what's collectible and what's not collectible? People want what they want.
I get really upset when you see like a young guy posted something new. Oh, look at this. Oh, you should buy a coin chip. It's like, dude, fuck you, man. I love seeing young people collect. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
It is awesome. It is awesome. Even if I wasn't a seller, I'd love it.
Happy. If you
but it does give me hope for the future. I will say that for my job for the future.
Yeah, if you love the McFarlane, just because, I remember when they were a fucking dime a dozen when every store had 10 cases of McFarlane figures. But if somebody now thinks they're cool, great, man, great. They were cool. We thought they were cool until we all had 50 sets of them.
Ain't that awesome, Leslie? She says my favorite phrase from Joe. Some people can afford it.
You don't go to Walmart if you don't like if you see a thing of toothpaste for $2, you don't go, well, that's insane. You don't buy it. But when somebody buys something, hey,
Vinny Vincent provides funny stories to laugh at. Okay, so are them high priced too, Bill?
Oh,
I just buy the things I truly like, and I know I'll enjoy. Yeah, exactly, Tina. And I mean, I've had it all. I've had expensive vinyl, the Taste of Platinum, the Best of Kiss, the Sonic Booms, and the Signed Sonic Booms, several of those, and the Pan Polystars, everything. I've had a little bit of everything. Maybe not full collections of every single item for that particular part of the collection, but I've collected it all, and I've enjoyed it all. I've let little bits go here, little bits go there, posters, tour books, magazines, t-shirts, toys, albums, CDs, laser discs, VHS, DVDs, all that stuff I've had, and I still have. I don't limit myself to just one collectible, and nobody should determine what you should and should not collect.
Or give their opinion.
Yeah. So, but what is considered junk, though, Bill? Yeah, don't buy junk. So true. So, what is junk? One person's junk is another man's treasure. Out of curiosity, what do you consider junk? What does anybody consider junk?
I consider the McFarlane figures junk, but I would never make fun of
And like you said, that somebody that's their biggest treasure is the McFarlane figures.
I opened them and they fall apart if you touch them. If you put the paw down, his arms fall off. So
No, I'm not saying that they're not junk, but I'm just saying
I got a box.
It is,
the left
and just like Leslie said, I personally would not want abstract art in my house or buy them kind of paintings that I would think a kindergartner can paint. No offense to Paul Stanley, because there's many artists that make $1 million per painting. It's just not my style. But Leslie loves it, and I love it that she loves it. You know what I mean? That's what she likes. So, but to give somebody crap over what they buy, that's just not right. So
my living room is full of Rambo posters. I have an 80s action theme in my living room.
You got one of the best collections of freaking pinball and posters and all the movie memorabilia.
Something like abstract art. I'm not smart enough for that shit, and I know it.
Right. You still got all your knives, your collector's knives and everything too?
Of course.
Pretty badass stuff.
I have zones in my house if something ever happens, and that's one. You grab that Rambo 3 knife. It's like 1.5 feet long.
So like a zombie survival kit, you just grab that and go.
Yeah. It's funny how small the First Blood one is compared to the rest. I like the Rambo.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Yeah. So
all right, go ahead. Go ahead, so we can wrap up, buddy.
You what?
I said, go ahead, and if you got another item or two, so we can go ahead and get things wrapped up, so I can get upstairs and start working on these invoices for tomorrow.
I'm tired too. Let's do NCAA picks. This is from that shirt I showed earlier. This would be from the show. Set of 4, $20. Let's do a dumb vinyl here for people.
Chris Taylor. My wife thinks everything I have is junk.
Yeah, I don't have that problem where my wife left me.
I do. I have that problem, Chris.
Alive 3. This is the H&H one. This is a pretty tough pressing. It's open, but it's still got the plastic on it. These were numbered. There was red, white, and blue. I'll do this for $120. What the hell? They go for about $200 on eBay. So,
Stephanie, I used to feel the same exact way you did. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Joe. You'll do what on them? How much?
$120 for Alive 3. It's open, but it's still got the plastic.
Wow. That's the H&H. That's a good price, $120.
Yeah, Teddy,
I used to feel that way too. Like Stephanie said, honestly, I'm not going to sell much of my stash. I had no intention on selling my stash. When I did the Got to Choose page, and I created a lot of sellers in there that they were doing raffles with me and everything. So I would basically selling for Steve Stairwalt and Keith through the raffles, and maybe throw up, some like Facebook friends auctions or something on my profile for a few things. But I was making good money in the masonry thing, but the raffles were just fun and like extra rain day money when I was at home with it raining. So I always made ends meet no matter what. But when I kept getting more and more stuff from Steve and Keith to sell, it's like the money started growing. And then, you know, it wasn't too long after that is when the Facebook Live option came along, and we started doing live videos for the raft. So it made things move much faster. Then Peter Corey messaged me in regards to the auction thing. So we ignited that and got that one going within a couple weeks or so from that conversation. And it just kind of rolled from there to where it just kept coming into me and it was going out the doors. And then I started getting, you know, a little bit into my own stash and making some money for myself, and the full percentage that is. But my intention when I got all this stuff that I had that I was hoarding in 3 different bedrooms, it wasn't leaving my house. And I'll tell you who made it easier for it to leave my house than what I ever thought it would be easy to be is Keith and PJ. Seeing all the stuff that's come through this house and just going right out the door again, it just made me getting rid of my stuff a lot much easier, because there was so much cool stuff that I could have kept instead of what I have now that I wish I would have grabbed at that time. So, but anyway, it's like a revolving door. Everything's like a revolving door. Just you get new stuff in, and all your old goes out, and it's fun. I'm making it fun for myself is what I'm doing, because I'm focusing on different things now when it comes to different sections of my room or whatever, to make different. So I guess that's one way of keeping it interesting and not getting all bummed out because I sold this or sold that. So, but it's my way of making a living now, and I got to eat. Got to keep a roof over me and my wife's head. So if I got to do 3 auctions a week to maintain my lifestyle, and plus it opens up a door for a lot of other I created my own raft page so all my friends can sell and got to choose. So with me not so much selling in KLA, I'll help KLA out till whenever. But I got to do what I need to do. But it opens up all that schedule for those sellers as well. And you know, everybody does pretty good in the auctions, whether we're both live or whatever. So it's a good way for everybody. It's a win-win in my opinion. I mean, there's 41 people in here via YouTube and Facebook. So it's not a big crowd, but you only need a few buyers, right? So, all right. With that being said, Joe, is that it for you?
Let me do a grand finale. I'm doing one more thing.
All right. I'm sorry I started rambling there, and I just wanted to
this is
wind
something
that up right there.
This came from Paul. This is a Hot in the Shade promo album. So it is it's like a see-through colored vinyl. There's no plastic. The hype sticker is right on the label. It's signed by Paul. This came from Paul. You'll see the promo label on the back. I sell these for $475. I'll do this for $375 tonight. I've got as much as 500. There was like 4 or 5 of these in that box. So let's do $350. What the hell? Hot in the Shade $350. Signed by Paul. And this came from
Wow.
Hot in the Shade promo. Yep. So HITS $350, and that's it for me. I'm done too, Kenny.
That's nice for a promo. All right, cool. So let me go ahead and take it off here. But yeah, Chris Frazier, it was overwhelming for me at times also. And then I moved into this house, and I'm telling you right now, the overwhelming feeling that I have for everything just laying around right now is, what can I say, overwhelming. So, but I got to get some things in order. And I know Chris has got a few things here that's really going to help me move some things out. And it's not nothing big or anything, just a table and a couple bar stools that he was interested in, but that creates floor space for me. So that's going to help me out.
What do I say about Kiss Stuff? It looks like somebody loaded up a cannon with Kiss shit and shot it off.
Pretty much. Well, nowadays, Joe, you're going to think about 4 different cannons positioned in different angles and just blown everywhere. And that's what it looks like now. There's no cannon in one area nice and stacked. This is just
been like that, and
it's everywhere. I mean, stacked on top. I mean, look at it. I got, well, it's hard for you to see, but I do it all safely, so nothing gets damaged. But boy, it's like a game of Jenga down here sometimes when it comes to stacking, especially t-shirts. So, but anyway, guys, I want you guys to have a great rest of your Memorial Day. And, you know, if you haven't done so, honor the vets and that never made it home, and their families and all that sacrificed everything. So we appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys. Look out for Joe. I'm sure he'll send everybody invites, and he'll share in the auction page as well, in my auction page. So you guys can check him out in between now and me coming back. But I am going to Jersey this weekend. I'll be there most likely Thursday. And look me up if you're there. Say hi. It's going to be fun.
Are you going
So,
to Atlantic City?
say again.
Are you going to Atlantic City?
No, it's not Atlantic City, but it's Isle, New Jersey, or whatever the town is where that's at. I have no intention of going to Atlantic City. I know I'm going to probably Edison and Bayonne. My daughter lives in Edison, and Speedy lives in Bayonne. I'll probably go visit Loretta while I'm there and go eat dinner with her and whatever. Michael Altini invited me and Steve Stirwalt to go out to dinner with them at some point to go to get some pizza and with Russell Daniker and Lori and all them. So nothing really set in stone yet, but I'll be making plans as when I know I'm getting there and settled in to where I know the layout of the land basically, so we can schedule things properly. I wish you were going, dude.
I was just going for 8 days, man. I had
Yeah, there's that. Any plans to go to Orlando?
No. I have nothing coming up Kiss wise. I'm gonna vacation, not Kiss stuff here soon. I'm gonna maybe do some normal shit. I had a really good time. Not worrying about.
You keep that mouth away from my wife when you're talking like that, okay?
It was a lot of fun, Kenny. We did a lot of normal shit. We went to aircraft carriers in the Alamo, and we went to NASA. We went to a ball game. Had fun.
No, I do. We've had fun. She brought that up the other day. We never do anything that's not Kiss stuff. I said, hang on. I went on vacation with. We went to Florida with my kids and my brother, and then we came back. And then a month later, or whenever it was, we went back with your kids and granddaughter and everything. So I went twice there, and we all had a blast. Don't get me wrong, but there was no Kiss relation to that. We've been to Tennessee cabins like 3 different times. Nothing Kiss related there. So it's not like I'm a Kiss only kind of vacationing guy. It just helps when there's a Kiss event. It's what I do for a living now. So if there's a Kiss event, why not, capitalize on that situation pretty much. And plus it's fun. It's just fun. I had 14 Kiss cruises as of this year. However many expos, New Jersey and New York and Indy, and I just like to have fun and hang out with friends. I've known most of these people for how many years? Since 20 years on Facebook. A lot of you I've known for 20 whole years. So I think I met you when, was it 2014 or 15 or so? So it's well over a decade, right?
Oh yeah.
We probably ran across each other or something before then, but we didn't really get to know each other until you wanted to get into the Paul thing, and you messaged me, and I messaged you. I messaged you, and that's when we really met. So
I've known a lot of these guys since the early '90s, so
and same here. It's hard to know everybody, you know what I mean? But I know a lot of people have been around for decades, and so have I. But that don't mean I know this guy and that guy, like Ron Whitmore and Michael Longerbeam, and there's a lot of newer faces that were to me, but they've been around as long as I have been, but I never knew about, or vice versa. So I know you've been around, you and Jerry Haynes, and anyway, all right, guys. There's still 30 of you here just being bored by us talking. So thank you. Thank you guys for being here, and I will see you guys. I'll be in touch tomorrow for the invoicing, and if you can, just pay as quick as you can, because I'm going to try to have it out before Wednesday afternoon. So if that's a possibility for you, if not, we'll try to work it out. All right. So have a great night, great week, and peace. Bye, Joe.
Bye, Kenny. I'll talk to you whenever, and I'll see everybody whenever.
All right, buddy. See you later.
Bye.
I'll send you out with a song.
Welcome to KFB Auctions, my friend. days. Every Monday through Wednesday, starting at 8 a.m. A place to hang